Hi there, we're glad you could join us. It's time for KEV'S Cooking, from the good book to the cookbook. Join us for the next half hour as your host, Chef Kevin, gives you some delicious and healthy recipes that your whole family is going to love. Now, from the KEV kitchen, here's your host, Kev himself, Kevin Shorey.
I'm so glad you're watching today. I'm Kev, Kevin Shorey, and I'm cooking today. We're going to go from the good book to the cookbook and some healthy lifestyle living just for you. Things that help change my life. A lot of folks want to say Chef Kevin. I don't know that I want to call myself a chef because real chefs go to culinary institutes and go to colleges and cook in places all over the world. But I haven't done any of that. But I think I have some street cred because because of changing my cooking and my lifestyle and the foods that I cook, I'm not suffering. I'm not hurting. You can eat good and still lose weight. I have lost 100 pounds. And so, yes, I'm just it looked like, I guess when I look at the older pictures, it looks like I ate a whole person. And it was just so I've lost 100 pounds. I've lost a child, right? 100-pound child or a big pony. But I was 350, now around 250 and counting, still going. I see the pan is warm. Yes, I got it warmed up. We are ready to go and start cooking, but I've got a special guest today. I've got somebody who's going to help us cook today, and he's going to help us cook. He's going to share. He is a famous pop star, country star. I don't know I don't think you can put him, pigeonhole him because he's great at country pop. The whole thing, his biggest hit, one of his biggest hits was You Lay Easy on My Mind. And he's right here in the KEV'S cooking spot today. It's Bobby G. Rice. Come here, Bobby. Mr. Rice, thank you so much. Can I call you Bobby? I've known you quite a while now. Yeah. So here, grab your microphone and say hello to all of our cooking aficionados. We got some good stuff. And you know what I thought I would do? Since your name is Bobby G. Rice. Yeah, I thought I would make my version of rice. Yes. How about that? Well, use the mic so they can hear. Yes.
Excellent idea.
Well, thank you, sir.
I ought to be used to a mic, but no.
You would think, Well, you started. How long ago did you start singing? And did you always know you could sing? Were you singing?
I was raised, born into the music business. My family, mother and dad and kids and everything, they were just, when I was born, they were playing locally some of the dances, and so I don't know if I would have wanted to. I think I'd have done it whether I did or not. But I'm really glad, of course, that
you have that smooth voice too. It's just so, and look up all of his hits, and them, you've heard them, and you've got a new hit. You really do have a new hit. You and James Marvell, right, together, kind of.
Yeah. What the heck happened to country music?
Exactly, which is the way a lot of us feel. What the heck happened to country music, right? And you just got to listen to the song. It'll tell you.
Yeah, James and I, of course,
He's a rebel.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
He's still a hippie, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Did you do you didn't do the hippie thing, so it's really funny that you and James got together.
Yeah, I was doing music locally during that, in the 60s when that was, I was playing and singing and playing locally in Madison, Wisconsin.
In Wisconsin, yeah.
Yeah.
Another Wisconsin. Yesterday on my program I had a Wisconsinian. What was it? Wisconsinian. What do they call
Wisconsinite. Wisconsinite.
You're a Wisconsinite. That's what it is.
Yes.
Lord help me. Yes. But now you're a Nashvilleian, right?
Yeah. Then my recording career started in 70. So my wife Alice and I moved down here in 71. So that's almost 50 years.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty close.
I looked at your pictures from the 60s and 70s. You really haven't changed much.
I haven't.
No, you look
Yeah.
great. You must be eating
I
good.
got-
You
I've
must
got-
be eating healthy. Are you a healthy
Yeah.
eater?
Well, yes.
Tell the truth now. We're
I
forgotten
try
everybody.
to do that, Kevin. Not everything I eat is healthy.
Yeah,
I have to
you gotta
cheat a
have
little bit.
I do too. You have to. But, healthy is not what you weigh. First of all, you are not what you weigh. Get that in your head. What you weigh, what that scale says is not who you are. Second of all, the number that's on that scale doesn't mean whether you're healthy or not. But you're feeling healthy, and you've been in music 50 years, and you're going strong, right?
Yes, I am very thankful for that, of course. And I try to eat right, try to
Yeah.
pick out foods that...
Now, being Bobby G. Rice, you probably eat a lot of rice.
I just happen to like rice.
I wonder why. But have you ever had an alternative to rice? Like I'm about to.
I haven't thought of it that way.
Here, that's why I'm here. Pom pom. I'm here to
And
help
you
Bobby.
happen to.
This is good. This is low carb, and this is or keto, whatever anybody wants to call it. I don't really like categories and titles. I just know that it tastes good, and it's better for me. Because I've been fighting the diabetes, the high blood sugar. So this helps me keep my sugar regulated because rice can send me through the roof sometimes. Real rice. No offense to your namesake, but because like even your publishing or was it you have a
well, I had a couple of things here that relates to rice. I had an album called Instant Rice that was
right there. You go.
Yeah, you can and
which is not
my
good for you.
publishing company.
His album
is rice
pudding.
Yeah.
No.
Is Uncle Ben's Music.
Uncle Ben's Music.
And Riceland.
That's not politically correct anymore. You can't even say Uncle Ben anymore. I know. But you know what? Here's what I found out. All right. Just recently, they just did nutritionists got together and decided there are 4 vegetables that you have got to have in your diet because it brings heart health and good circulation. And I found the older I get, I need a lot more circulation. I can sit for a few minutes, and all of a sudden everything starts falling asleep. So I almost really did fall. And so I can cross my legs, and then I have to. I get up and they've died. Wake up, So for good circulation and heart health, there are 4 vegetables you have got to eat.
Yeah, and certainly that's important.
Yes. You want to know what they are?
Yeah, I'd love to.
First of all, broccoli. You got to have broccoli
because
it decalcifies. See, what happens is, our blood vessels get clotty and coagulating and calcification is what it's called. And broccoli helps to decalcify. It prevents advanced blood vessel disease in women, especially. Broccoli, and so you say, I don't like broccoli. Do you like broccoli?
I love it.
Good. I know George H.W. Bush did not like broccoli. I remember that. But if you don't like broccoli, Brussels sprouts is the other one. How about Brussels sprouts?
Well, I got to be honest, don't I?
You don't? Yeah. Well, yeah, a lot of people don't like them.
I'm trying to learn to like them.
Yeah.
I know they're good for you.
Yeah. Well, if you don't like the little ones, big cabbage. Cabbage is on the list.
I love cabbage.
There you go. The top 4. You got to have broccoli, Brussels sprouts, or cabbage. Alternate. And our friend, the cauliflower. These are all what they call cruciferous or vociferous. It's something with the iferous. It sounds like a dinosaur. And I see, I'm not a dietitian, a nutritionist. I am not a chef. I am not a culinary. But this is good for you. I know that much. Because look, what does that look like? Now I need to take it out of the package anyway. Here, I brought scissors for. I'm new at this.
They call it flour.
This is only the second show. Every 100 shows you need to come on like Lulu does on my other show. She comes on every. Bobby, you're the new now. You're my good luck charm, whatever.
Well, I hope so.
Yes, you. But what does that look like to you? What part of the body?
The brain.
It does, and it is good for your circulation to your brain, from your heart to your brain. Now, I didn't tell you that ahead of time. See, you were smart all by yourself. Yeah. And that's what
I don't have one, but it's nice. Yeah,
you do now. Here's a cauliflower.
Okay.
No. But so we are going to make rice with cauliflower. Now, not just rice. And I'll make other recipes with cauliflower because I do a lot. I don't do mashed potatoes. I don't even do the mashed potato. But I don't do, isn't that a dance, the mashed potato? That was your decade.
Yeah, back in the, was it the 50s?
Do the mashed potato.
60s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
60s. Well, so I don't do mashed potatoes anymore. I do mashed cauliflower. I'll show you the greatest recipe. If you say, you'll like mine, because I like everything. I'm all about taste. One of the problems I had, one of the reasons I expanded my ministry and gained weight was because I like tasty, good food, sweet, savory, salty. I like it all. And so I had to find something. So the mashed potatoes are great. I make rice pilaf. I make a Spanish rice, all with this. But today, we're going to go Chinese. We're going to go Oriental. I'm going to make Oriental fried rice with the cauliflower. And it's all about the spice with the rice, Bobby G. Rice.
I love that. I love what you're saying.
Thank you. But before we do, you're going to really love this, because the show is also called From the Good Book to the Cookbook, okay? Mm-hmm. You love the Good Book, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever made a gospel CD?
I'm working on it.
You are?
Yeah.
See, I didn't even know that.
It's taken me, about 50 years.
Yeah.
But
better late than never,
But it is.
The guest I had on
That's
yesterday,
right.
he learned the guitar at 67 years, 64
But I am working
old.
on that and looking forward to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, in 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 13, I found an interesting verse. It says, Bobby, even if we don't believe in the Word or believe in Jesus, God still believes in His Word. Even if we don't believe, it says He believes in Himself. So here's the deal. I figure if that's what it says, what a good word from the good book, if we believe the good word from the good book, because whether we believe it or not, He still believes it. So if we don't believe it, He still believes it, which made me think if we believe it, He's still going to keep His word, because His word is true and He is the word, right?
That's amen.
If you feel like you need to do this or do that, check it with the word. It can't disagree with the word, because if you do, then it won't work. But on the flip side, if it agrees with His word, which even if you don't believe, He believes, so if God believes in, I want to believe in what God believes, right? Don't you want to believe in it?
Yes, certainly.
So if you agree with His word, you know He's going to do it, because He always honors His word. Have you ever seen Him not honor His word? His word is always true. Some people do things in the name of God, and they blame God for those things, but it doesn't match His word, so it's not going to be good. That's not God. Don't blame God if somebody does something that's not in His word. Some folks will, they'll do a lot of things in the name of God, but God will stand by His word. So here's my Devo for today. Just stick to the good book. You'll never go wrong, right?
Right.
That's right.
Exactly.
I know that's true. And we're looking forward to the gospel album, because it'll be from the Word. It's the gospel. It's the good news. Yeah. Have you got songs picked out that you're going to be doing? Give us a teaser?
sort of working that way.
Yeah. You got one? Is it going to be some of the hymns or?
I've got one song that I had done.
That you
in
wrote?
fact, I had John Centenaro, who used to book me when he's with Buddy Lee Attractions.
Yeah.
He wrote a song and wanted me to listen to it.
Yeah.
And record it. This has been probably about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's called "I'm Working for the Lord," and I think I done that on your.
You did
your show.
On the AM Kevin Club. Yeah. Wow.
So that.
Maybe we'll, give a teaser for next time you come into the cooking show, if you ever want to come back, because I got a lot of rice recipes.
Yes.
Maybe you do a little. I'm working for the Lord.
Sure.
Working for the Lord.
Sure.
I remember that song. It's really good. Well, I know everybody is really waiting for the cooking part, and the pan is what. Now you can use a pan like this. This was easier for me because I couldn't find my wok. I walked all around the house and I still couldn't find it.
That's good.
Thank you. Thank you. But as you can see the pan, and we're showing the pan. As you see the pan, it is hot. See, it's hot. Don't touch it, Bob. It's hot. All right. And I've got the cauliflower ready. But before you put in the cauliflower, you got to put in the oil. Now, for certain recipes, I like to put in the coconut oil. Now, there's some I like olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. I like that. Cold pressed from Italy. Not that I have anything against American olives, but a lot of them not olives. They'll come. I mean, they're not American. It'll come from a lot of different countries, but not necessarily Italy. I think Italy has the best olives. So I just go. What the nationality is rice?
I believe that's English. There I go.
Oh,
yeah,
yes. Here I go again.
Here I go. Say English and French.
No Italian, no French.
Yeah,
I can see the French, yes. The French in you. Well, we'll have to cook something French, too. The reason I was asking is because I'm probably cooking the whole different, there's no Oriental in you and none in me, but I love good takeout. I love good Chinese food. Can I say Chinese or do I have to say Asian or Oriental? I don't even know what's politically correct anymore.
Yeah, I do.
I'm not even sure. But so I take and I do the blob of coconut oil. So you got to put, can you see the pan with the olive oil or the coconut oil in? Because like breakfast things or just good savory but to the sweet side like this Oriental will be, I like coconut oil.
Yes.
And you can use peanut oil. I wouldn't use olive oil for this, for the Asian fried rice. Okay, but here we go. We want to get the coconut or the cauliflower working. All right, so what you do, now you can buy it packaged, but our little local store didn't have the packaged in today. And I had my knife here. There it is. I have a knife here. And all you have to do, Bobby, you could do this. Do you do cooking at your house at all? Or
not,
is it mainly your wife?
My wife, Alice.
Your beautiful
does,
wife,
yeah.
Alice? Yes. What is her specialty? What does she like to cook?
Oh,
what is
lot
your
of
favorite thing?
things.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing she makes and you say, oh, make this again?
Well,
I know I'm
one
putting
of
you on the
them
spot,
is
but you better have an answer. She's going to walk out on you.
A lot of chicken, I know.
Chicken, a lot of chicken.
Yeah, the
See, this is all you do. You just kind of
Parmesan
shave.
chicken.
Parmesan. Oh, that sounds
Yeah.
good. That's good for you. Yeah, that's good for you. See, you just kind of make your own little rice. You can get it in the package. It's a lot easier when you get it already rice. They call it cauliflower rice nowadays. You just see, this is kind of easy. You just kind of.
See, I've never done that.
No. Well, you don't
Yeah,
cook. Your wife would do it, but you can tell your
Yeah.
wife to do it now. Now, my wife, she's an extraordinarily awesome cook on certain things. She can cook anything. She's like her mom, especially desserts. I'm not a good dessert cooker, but when she's making dessert, I'm right there. But you know what else she does? She makes the perfect, and this is a thing. This is a real thing. You have really, not everybody can do it right, but my wife makes the perfect grilled cheese sandwich every time. You can't, that's not easy to do. Sometimes it's burnt, sometimes it's too raw, the cheese isn't melted. She does it perfect. I found out her recipe to that. She's going to come on and she's going to make me a grilled cheese sandwich with good low keto bread. All right, so I want to make enough so at least you can taste it, all right? So I'm just doing it. I want to do it quick because we're running out of time here. Only 30-minute program. I know I need an hour. I'm getting to be like her dad. You know, my wife's dad was a stutterer. And so he couldn't even, when we were married, it took him 30 minutes just to say, who gives this man to be, to me? And he was like,
Mel Tillis,
yeah,
right?
Mel Tillis, just to say me and her mother. It was like 30 minutes later, the wedding's over, Mel. Anyway, so I don't know why I brought that up. I think because I'm almost out of time and it takes me an hour. All right, so I think I got enough right there for you. All right, so you want to put that in, and then you want to do, can you open up that for me? Here, I'll do, or just hold it, and I'll do the scissors. That way, I got scissors. All right, there we go. And you put in a few peas. You can put in them frozen, or you can have them half thawed out. Can you see the pan? Let's do the pan. So we got peas. I like to try organic stuff. So if you find organic, unless it costs an arm and a leg, just don't get organic, but wash them really good. All right, so here, now I'm going to stir in the cauliflower with the peas. So, now you can do shredded carrots, which that should go in there too if you're using the shredded carrots. I didn't. Or you can put in some broccoli, chopped broccoli in there.
Sure.
And just make it a great event. But now this is where it turns into the Asian. Now while it's cooking there, you've added the coconut oil. Now add a little bit of sesame oil. This is when we cross the line into the Asian category. Not a lot. Like maybe a tablespoon at the most, half a tablespoon. Sesame.
Boy, it smells good.
Now, don't you see that smell? Oh, that's when it starts. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. And then we put in a little bit of soy. Now, this is where you got to watch your sodium content. So I put a half a tablespoon now, and then I put in some 5 spice, but that's not as important as a little bit of ginger. Oh, and you chop your own ginger, and I would, but we just don't have a lot of time. Which is another spice, but don't use that in this. Thyme, get it?
Yeah,
okay.
That's good.
And then you want to put some sesame seeds. Now, sesame seeds should go last. Now what's going in while the spices are starting to just marinate in there with the peas and the cauliflower. Now, doesn't that kind of look a little ricey to you right there?
It does.
Just a little. Oh, thank you for lying.
Sure does.
Yes, and now, this is how I do my green onions, my scallions. After I peel them up, get the ends off, I never take a knife. I always take scissors, clean scissors, and I chop in the green onion. But you got to have the green onion, or this is not Oriental fried rice. So I put in the little green onion. That works
real well.
Are you good with onions? Can you have onions?
I love onions.
Okay, God bless you. I know you were the right man for this show today.
Yeah.
You were going to be my mascot for the. Well, we had a real show because we had the Bobby G. Wrights on, so it's really the real deal. All right, so I took one because I'm only making the half a recipe right now, and I'm making a little bigger because I don't want to chop my fingers. You ever watch those cooking shows when people cut themselves and stop the show because they cut their show? I just burned myself. So anyway, but you take and you take usually two of those. into a head of cauliflower, and then you make sure that gets all. All right, how are we doing with time? Are we good with time? All right. Oh, doesn't that smell good? Isn't that good?
It does, and I'm hungry
good?
too.
Can you see that in the pan? Oh, director, you got to get that. Look at that. I wish we had smell-o-vision so they could see. Now,
that's a good idea.
Someday they will come up with it. Okay, so you set it to the side while this is still cooking. All right. You got to put in your eggs. All right. So you got to put in.
They're pre-cracked, right?
Well, this one did. This one kind of fell pre-cracked. You don't want to get the shell in there. Oh, I am really doing terrible. It was pre-cracked, and I don't want to get the shell. There we go. We got that out without the shell.
And they're brown eggs, which are supposed to be
very observant. Very good, sir. Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's true. They're supposed to be better for you. You look for fertile eggs if you can. That's harder to find, but free range is good. You find all those kind of, but don't go crazy with expensive eggs. Just make sure you get free range. That's good prices. So you see now I'm kind of scrambling the egg to the side of the dish. And then once it's really scrambled in there, this is where it becomes the Oriental. You've got the 5 spice or the ginger. Then when it's scrambled, you see that in the pan. Are we doing good with the
You see that
picture? Yeah. Then you mix the egg in there with the onions and the peas, and if you had carrots in there or broccoli, it just makes it so good. Am I forgetting anything? Let's see. All right. Oh, we're doing good. Okay, because you're going to get to taste this. All right. I hope you're going to like it. Yes. Do you like Chinese food?
I love it.
Oh, good. You're the good man. And then you want to get some toasted sesame seed, and you can put some sesame seed on the plate afterwards, and you just want a little bit more soy. That's the other half a tablespoon that I'm putting in there, so you get that good Oriental flavor. And I always get nervous when I make stuff and I don't actually taste it. So I got another spoon, and I'm going to taste just a little to make sure, because I don't want to poison anybody. I just really, I don't feel it's my calling to kill people, just to help people. So I'm good. I am so good.
It has to be good.
It has to be. It's good. It's really good. It doesn't take too long. And before you know it, you have this, and you can make egg foo young, which is low in carbs. You can make chicken, beef, pork. You can put whatever you want with this, and you are feeling like you are having Oriental rice. Now, here we go. Let's pick the red plate for you today. We got the red plate.
Oh, I love that one. Yeah, that's the one I'd pick.
Would it be the one?
Yeah. If I was to...
See, Bobby, I love you, brother. You are really a good brother. We've known each other over a year now. You've been coming on the program. Yeah. And the first time you were on, I felt so bad because the first time you were on, we went to Ernest Tubbs' bus that's parked in his shop. Remember this?
Right. Yeah, the
Yes.
Ernest Tubb record shop
Yes,
there
you
on
and-
Music Valley. Mhm.
Exactly. And you know, I was nervous. It was one of my first shows here in Nashville, and you came. Here's a superstar, Bobby G. Rice, and he comes on the program, and you were so kind and so nice. I said, "This is the last time I'll ever see him again." And you came.
Now you see me. Now you're tired of me, right? Yeah.
Never.
No,
Never. Here, I got a fork
that was.
for you. We spent all the expense for the plastic forks. Here we go. Spared no expense is what I should say. But we do have a nice plate. This was my mom's. Was this mom's one? Yes, my mom's. All right, now, dig in. I'll hold your mic. You've got to tell me the truth now. You've got to tell the truth here. Tell the truth,
I
shame
know
the devil.
it's
My
good
mom used to
without
say.
even trying it. Yeah.
Is that something you would eat all the time?
Yeah.
Would it go
yeah,
good with Chinese food?
Definitely.
Right? And you really don't. When you look at it, now look at it here. Let's get the. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give you more. Hold on. Get that camera shot there. The lower one there, and right there. Okay, doesn't that look like fried rice? Does not look like a little. I'm not selling anybody over there, but it does. But doesn't it taste like fried rice?
Yeah, like you. It does.
I mean,
it
in your head.
It reminds you of that, but yet
Yeah.
it's not.
And no carbs except for in the peas. I don't usually put a lot of peas in there, but I made it look good this time because the peas have a little carb. But that is my low carb go-to for Chinese food.
Let me see. I might need one
You
more.
need more,
I can't
yeah.
tell.
Go. I know you do.
I can't tell yet.
Yeah, here, and you put a little to really decorate. If you're gonna, you're going to give it to somebody you put a little bit on the top. See,
Yeah.
isn't that beautiful?
Now, I'm sure if someone besides me wants to taste it.
Oh, well, we got enough for a bite
Yeah,
for
they
everybody.
can
Yeah,
do
this is a
that
big
today.
audience. Well, what do y'all think? Is this a good idea? Do I hear any? Rev Kev's cooking. All right, you can set that down. You can do whatever you want. You can eat the rest of the way. I've got to go and I got to say goodbye, but I am so glad that you were on today. Thank you so much. And I hope this helps you from the good book to the cookbook. The good word from the good book was
This
listen
brings
to
to a
God in His
close
Word.
this edition
We'll see you next
of
week
Rev Kev's
on
Cooking.
Rev Kev's Cooking.
From the good book to the cookbook.
That's right.
Join us again next time when Chef Kevin will once again put on his apron and bring you delicious and healthy recipes that your whole family is going to enjoy. If you'd like to contact us, you can call us at 844-47-KEVIN. That number once again is 844-475-3846. Or you can write us at Kevin Shorey Ministries, P.O. Box 222, Pleasant View, Tennessee 37146. Our email address is kshorymen@aol.com. Join us again next time when we present another edition of Rev Kev's Cooking, from the good book to the cookbook. And remember, Jesus is the answer for this world today. Rev Kev Cooking, from the good book to the cookbook, is part of the outreach ministry of Kevin Shorey Ministries, Inc., all rights reserved.